Hi, everybody. It's Karen with the Homeschool Bunch, and this is
JCFrom TX.
And we're here for Talk About It Tuesdays. Sorry we're late. We had doctor's appointments and things this morning, and I'm going to do better. I'm going to start doing these things the day before, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I do my SmackDown, Raw, or Cruiserweight, all that stuff right after it goes off the air.
Okay. Well, today we're going to Talk About It Tuesday. It's going to be a little bit different, and we're going to talk about different things that are topics that are coming up in the news, maybe some issues that people are dealing with, current events, things like that. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the Olympics. Have you been keeping up with the Olympics?
Not really. All I know is USA is doing good.
Okay.
That's all I care about.
And
the basketball team.
And the basketball team. And the basketball team hasn't played yet, have they?
No, they whooped China.
Okay, and here's the latest news on it. Let me see if I can get a count on the medal count. Here's results. No, that's not going to give it to me. Well, one of the things, Michael Phelps was back. I didn't realize, I'm so out of touch. I didn't know he was going to be coming back.
I don't even know who Michael Phelps is.
It's a swimmer dude.
Does he wrestle? That means
no, he swims. He's like.
Then that means I don't really know him.
I know. But one thing, he is getting a lot. Our swim teams are getting a lot of medals. We are getting more gold medals than anyone else. One person that we're shooting for too is Simone Biles. I think is how you say her name. She is from Houston. She's a gymnast, and she is really doing a fantastic job in the Olympics. One thing that came up is this really precious story about how she's adopted. And we as Christians, anytime that we hear about adoption, it should remind us of our relationship with God, is that He has adopted us into His family. But they had an announcer from NBC that came and tweeted and saying, well, they may be her mom and dad, but they're not really her parents. But he's apologized for it. I don't know why someone would do that. Do you?
Not really.
Why would anybody bring anything up about it?
Trust me, when it's Twitter, you don't really think about it. You just type stuff and you tweet it.
Well, that's not good. Hey, Micah.
Photobomb!
Are you a photobomb?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Go. Oh, toot. And another thing that was in the news was in our Houston area, we had a young man who was autistic. And I don't know where it was, but supposedly this girl has claimed that he attacked her or said something to her. And Saturday morning, he and his brother were at home. JC doesn't think I know how to do video editing, so he was stopping to ask me, do you know how to clip two things together?
Well, I'm one of the people.
Yes, it does.
I'm one of the people that uses the phone YouTube capture. It's much better recording quality than this.
I thought you liked the computer better.
Yeah, but it's better at dark lighting.
The love between a son and a mother.
Yeah, but the YouTube capture works better
at night.
Yeah, dark. Because this works better. It looked like I'm in night vision or something.
Okay, well, turns out the girl and her boyfriend decided to find out where this kid lived. He was probably, I would think he's 18 or 19, but the boyfriend went and knocked on the kid's door and turned around and asked the girlfriend in the car, is this him? And she nodded yes. They have video of it, surveillance video from their home. And when she said yes, he turned around and started hitting him in the face.
Going Brock Lesnar on him?
Yeah. Luckily, his brother heard him hollering for help and came down and ran the guy off, but they don't know who it is. So one thing I brought up with that is there's just no reason for that. And I wish people, when you have 1 out of 60 children are diagnosed on the spectrum right now in the United States, and we don't take the time to, hi, Thomas.
Hi, Thomas.
We all need to educate ourselves on that every kid's different. And they're going to react differently. And sometimes it's going to be where they're frustrated or they're upset or they might, get really upset or violent. But we need to know the story behind whatever it is and to be compassionate and sensitive to that. So, moving on, that was just my soapbox. Have you seen the video of the lady at SeaWorld?
No, not yet.
Okay. There's a lady in Orlando SeaWorld that had her iPad at SeaWorld.
Oh, she dropped it in the...
No. The dolphin jumped up and grabbed it in his mouth and took it into the pool. Now, okay. I know she was probably taking pictures and all that.
Is SeaWorld going to give her a new tablet?
I don't know. I haven't heard yet. But, if
she could have had a lot of big stuff on it because of if someone took my iPad, that has a lot of...
I know, but I'm not going to put my iPad near
a dolphin.
Water in a dolphin.
Well, yeah, good.
I mean, yes, you're taking a chance with your phone, but you've got a better hold on your phone than you do your iPad. But, okay. We feel bad for you, honey. But don't take your iPad back to SeaWorld. Any other current events?
Not really. I'm just waiting for SmackDown Live tonight.
See, all he thinks about is wrestling.
Yeah, SmackDown Live. Whenever I watch it, it turns into Snackdown Live.
Why?
Because I eat while watching it.
Oh, okay. Why don't you get up and do some jumping jacks during it, or get active during it?
Why would you get active while watching a TV show?
Well, you could do that in the commercials. Aren't there commercials?
Yeah, well, that's when I take time to usually tweet. She's stuck in the 80s world. She's stuck in the 80s world. How do I use this computer? Where's the VHS tape or whatever?
With the VHS tape. I don't know how to text on this thing. I'm a lot better than most people. Correct? Okay. I know how to tweet. I know social media. I know Instagram. I know Snapchat. I know all that stuff.
Follow me at JCFrom on Twitter.
And all you're going to get is wrestling tweets.
It's not just wrestling tweets. I have about 2 accounts, and I think one is just wrestling tweets, and the other is just like an Instagram sort of account.
Well, hopefully as the weeks come in, we'll talk about football too. But
yay!
I encourage you to have some times like this with your own children. Too many times we can compartmentalize our lives and not spend enough time with our kids, and not, even if you're not like me, I'm not a wrestling fan. I've never been a wrestling fan.
You watch Battleground.
But you know what? I'm going to sit there and I'm going to watch it with him, and I'm going to get interested in it, and I'm going to learn about it because I want to know what my kid's involved in. And he's been blessed enough that he's found some friends at church. There's a young man who is a mentor of his at church who's avid wrestling fan. And that's their thing on Sundays, is to talk about the latest wrestling news. And so we're thankful of that because we know that there's a strong Christian man in his life other than his father and his grandfather who can be there for him. And they have that other in common. So find things that your kids are involved in. Even if you're a mom and you have all boys like I do, sometimes you just got to suck it up and, learn the stuff that isn't naturally yours. Because that way you can stay in their lives and know what's going on and be able to be there for them instead of detaching yourself from them. And don't you think? Or would you rather me just not be in your business?
I don't care.
He's good. He's a very good boy. So tune back in next week. Hopefully we'll be a little bit more organized and have some more current events that are developed back up. And we'll talk more about the Olympics. One thing, too, with the Olympics is you can think about is... Oh, are you photo bombing again?
RKO!
See, I have to learn all the engines in Thomas too.
That's not very hard. You grew up with me, who is basically
I know.
Well.
So we're gonna sign off now because we have a really long video, but we want you to tune back into the rest of our videos. Like us, subscribe to us, and we hope to bring you some more videos that will help you out a little bit more than this may have. And so have a great day, and Micah, you sign us out with what?
Stay awesome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.